Winter comes to Wenchuan 7 months since the May earthquake. What are the survivors doing? Come with me to find out what they need and how we can help them.
7 months ago, China suffered its worst earthquake in a generation. Nearly 70,000 people died in the Wenchuan earthquake and 20,000 have never been accounted for. In the following week, CCTV International takes a closer look at how the survivors are coping in the first winter since May's disaster. In our first episode of Revisiting Wenchuan, Han Bin goes back to Yingxiu, one of the worst hit towns. As he finds out, reconstruction is on the way, yet psychological recovery is perhaps the most difficult of all.
Going back to Yingxiu, the epicenter of the Wenchuan earthquake. 7 months on, what was once a prospering village in the upper reaches of the Minjiang River still looks like a battlefield. It lost nearly 6,000 people, about a third of its population. Most are buried on this hill. Chen Guoping came here to remember his sister Chen Guochun and her husband Wu Tao. He was told their bodies were buried on the mountain, but it's impossible to know exactly where.
There is no way to find them, but they know I miss them.
It's more difficult for children who lost their classmates to move on. The graves are a constant reminder. 11-year-old Yang Chenxi and his friends came here to mourn their lost classmates every weekend. The magnitude 8 quake took the lives of hundreds of children in Yingxiu. 30 of them were Yang Chenxi's classmates.
I think we have our own way out, to be optimistic one day.
Today, Yang Chenxi and his classmates resume study at this tent school. He says he wants to be an architect and help build a more beautiful hometown.
This massive stone hurtled down from mountains during the quake. Today it serves as a reminder and a memorial for Yingxiu. The name of the town is carved on it. And people say this reminder of the disaster also serves as a trophy of their strength to face difficulties.
An official told me that after overall assessments, they are planning to raise a new Yingxiu in the same location. The current priority is building permanent homes for survivors.
We plan to rebuild Yingxiu into a quake memorial park known around the world and make the new town one that is modern, environmentally friendly and beautiful.
Community living is one of the practical solutions for survivors. Though many farmers aren't used to living in such close quarters with other families, they understand it's a cost-effective way to get a new home. Ding Changwen says though he's lost his farmland, he's still a farmer. But he will become a migrant worker in the future as the rebuilt village will become a tourist area.
I support joint resettlement. I know the biggest advantage is saving farmland.
But for the majority of the locals, they will be spending this winter and perhaps the following ones in the temporary shelters. Ma Daohong's family have been living here for months. They want life to move forward.
As we have survived the earthquake, we should be motivated and try our best to rebuild our homes and have better lives.
But Ma acknowledges that one day they will be reluctant to leave the shelter, as it's all they have for the time being.
The difficulties in rebuilding their lives and finding employment are taking their toll. In some severely affected areas like here in Yingxiu, most families lost someone. Many are still suffering psychologically. Giving them the long-term care they need will be a major challenge. Han Bin and Li Wei, CCTV, Sichuan Province.
Tomorrow, in Revisiting Wenchuan, Han Bin examines the challenges of relocation and resettlement. For the villagers of Ma Tou, building new homes means a big break with the past.